Whoa. Hi, welcome to, what episode is this again? 44? Episode 44 of Dweebz in Japanese. I'm one of your hosts, Khalil.
I'm one of your hosts, Patrick. Khalil,
Oops.
what are you doing on the ceiling?
Oh, I'm across the country right now. I'm on the other end of
You're on the upside, the other end.
Just kidding. We all know the Earth is flat.
Yeah, the Earth is flat. Yes, you're right. I'm glad you're on the right side of logic and truth.
Right. But yeah, anyway, another reminder, we moved the discussion for Death Note to the episode itself.
Yep.
So if you're wondering where that is, it's not here anymore. It is
We're
now
not
there.
talking about it. Done. It's a done deal. So if you want to talk about Death Note, go watch to the end of the episode, and and it'll all be there. Which you probably, if you're actually following that series, you probably already knew that,
Right?
because that comes out before this episode. So we're not talking about it.
Yep, but this will be the last time we talk about it here.
Exactly.
Yep. All right. So we can just jump right in, right?
Just jump right into the podcast, man.
Yeah.
Let's do it. So the podcast episode starts now, and we're on episode 44, which is crazy. 44 weeks in a row.
Right, we're getting close to a whole year.
It's absolutely stupendous. So yes, stupendous. So today we got a lovely, lovely podcast episode for you today. Of course, we start off with the Wall of Shame. Khalil,
yeah,
what's going on?
I don't know. Like, got a new one. We got a new word, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's something. Let's see. You got a little guy. You know.
Little guy. Sorry, I'm just moving a thing over.
That's okay. So we got like car, scooter, and hat. The radicals that make up this kanji, which I'm at 50% meaning, or 100%, or no, reading.
It's meaning of reading. Yep.
Meaning and reading. So apparently I have 100% right on the reading. So I don't know why I can't remember what it is. I think it means, is it lightweight? Is that it?
It means
that's
carry.
Different. Carry. And then this is a lie. I don't remember what it is. This is a new one. Carry. Nope, it's blank. The mnemonic is not even there.
The mnemonic? What do you mean? The mnemonic.
I can't remember the mnemonic.
Oh,
it's not in my brain at all. It's gone.
Oh, the reading is un. So does that ring a bell? Yeah, un.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look at that again. I literally don't remember it at all. It's just gone.
So I have no idea what the reading is, because this came up. What level are you right now?
10.
10? Okay, yeah, it came up a long time ago, obviously, for me, so I don't remember what the mnemonic is. I just remember the reading.
Yeah.
But like transport or carry, I think. I think transport is the literal dictionary.
Transport.
But yeah, but like, because undan, for example, that's a
like driving.
Driving.
Gotcha. That makes sense. I think that'll help me remember it.
Sweet.
And then, yeah, so that I have a lot of work to do on that one still, obviously, but the next one is still chicken.
Chicken, yeah.
Chicken, yeah. I keep missing the pause in there, because sometimes there is, and sometimes there isn't.
Yeah.
And like, I think I mentioned this last time, but there's a set of other words, vocab, that had ken at the end. Some of them have the pauses, some of them don't. So just getting those sorted out still.
Yeah, it's definitely a nuance that was hard for me to get. But people definitely notice when you say it right or when you say it wrong.
Yeah.
There, because there are things like, the day of the month. If you say yoka, it's the 4th. If you say yoka, it's the 8th.
Yeah.
So it's like the same thing, but you have to say it a little bit different. And thankfully, there are not a lot of words like that. I mean, they're definitely more numerous. I would say. Well, we have a lot of homonyms in English, though. So
yeah,
you pick your poison.
like context. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Uh-huh.
But yeah, which is Jiken experiment. Jiken.
Experiment. Oh, so you still have that?
Yeah, it's the same word from last week. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I have a similar word from last week too. Kagayaku, that's still there, and then the other one, the top one, is a completely new kanji that I'm doing terrible at the meaning for. But I'm doing okay with the reading, which is interesting. But it's like leader. The radicals are leader. Dance. It's like evening, year or something like that. The top being a dance, and then the bottom is tree. And the great leader stands on top of the tree and dances, I guess, is the meaning there, or the mnemonic there for greatness, because he's great, so he stands on top of the tree and dances, which is very logical. And and then the reading is ketsu, and I don't even remember the mnemonic for the reading, but I think it's like ketchup. Something about the great leader uses ketchup, and he calls it ketsup instead of katsup or ketchup. And it's bad. It's a really bad mnemonic. So that's why I just learned it. Sort of still struggling with it. The other kanji, again, Kagayaku is going to be there forever. Like out of the, all the podcast episodes we've done, 44 now, probably 35 of the episodes or more have had this in it for me. I'm never going to see it.
Yeah, the vast majority. It is nice when there's something else in there every once in a while.
I know. I'm like, yeah, I'm also terrible at other things too, not just this one. It's just not showing up in my reviews. So I do have a lot of reviews though. I haven't done them in the past couple of days because I've been over here in Washington and kind of really, really busy. But I have 179 reviews, and they're staring me in the face, and you don't. So the vocabulary, we got a big vocabulary list here.
Oh yeah, and we gotta try something real quick. Get a direct your vision over here.
So he has it now behind him. Yeah, there you go.
Gonna kind of like shrink.
Now he's the teacher. We should do lessons like this, Khalil. We should have you share your. Although with Zoom you can only do a picture, but it would be kind of cool to do like a green screen type of thing where you have like the lesson behind you and you're pointing to it.
Oh yeah,
that'd be sweet. Yeah,
I actually need to see myself to do this properly.
So you have uwagi is the first one.
Yes. I picked this specifically because of this is joy.
Joy.
Oh,
joy.
Yeah. So hold on, I can't see where I'm pointing. Yeah. So these. I wanted to ask you the difference between these two, because when I typed in jacket, I got both of these, but the first one that came up was uwagi.
Yeah, uwagi is a more common.
Kanjis are above uwagi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uwagi I hear all the time.
Pick that because I knew you would need one when you were visiting.
Oh yeah. I'm currently just from the anime episode to this podcast episode. I just switched out to my uwagi, my jacket, my. Actually, this is a parka. It's a Parker sweatshirt. So they say parka, but if it's a uwagi, it could be I don't know, like not a cardigan,
like a coat jacket,
like a coat jacket or like a pullover.
Yeah. What about a raincoat? Would that count, or does that have a different?
Oh, jaqueto. They say that like in Romanji English, jaqueto. And uwagi is also common. But uwagi, every time like Judy says that, for example, she means like a cloth, like a warmer pullover type of thing.
Gotcha.
Every time she says that, yeah. And then jaqueto is more for rain and snow. Sort of like a Western like North Face jacket or something like that. So
Makes sense.
yeah, there's a bunch of different ways to say the same thing, but they're slightly different. Like uwagi, but in my head, in my mind, I could be wrong, but in my mind, I think it's like a cloth, like pullover, just extra layer. And then this is a
I
paka,
can see that. Which is like a hoodie,
jacket,
right? Actually,
which is like a hoodie. Yeah, and then jacket though is like generally like a rain jacket or something.
Like an overcoat, yeah.
An overcoat, yeah.
Well,
basically all the same thing. If you say jacket though, people kind of understand what you're saying. And then if you say uwagi, yeah, uwagi's like cloth. Jacket though is like rain jacket. Yeah. But the joi, I don't really hear too much. I think I learned that though in Wankani a long time ago, but I don't hear joi too much. But I'm sure you could say it, but
it's like outdated.
I say words like this though all the time that I learned from Wankani to Judy, and she's like, "Huh?" She's like, "What are you talking about?" It's like you know too many dictionary words is what she tells me. So I'm like, okay, just tell me the common one. Yeah. So you got the next one, Aki?
Yeah, Aki, which is
autumn,
which is also relevant. We're in rainy season here in Washington. It
is very rainy. It's very colorful, really pretty. Yesterday was actually not raining, which is great. It was raining a little bit, but for the most part, it was really pretty.
Now it's wet today.
And kind of gross.
Yeah. So what do we? Let me see. Let me get a little closer to see what the radicals are. We got fire and something else. What is that?
Pine.
Okay, I haven't learned that one yet.
Pine radical.
Pine. Fire pine. Kind of makes sense because like.
It's a fire color. It's like an orange color.
Yeah.
Pines don't really. Oh wait, so pines change.
Pines don't really.
No, they don't change color.
They just shed.
Evergreen stuff they don't change. They just shed their needles. Yeah. Yep.
But I guess if you think about it, the needles turn brown after they shed. So you could think of it that way.
Or if you just don't think about it that hard and think like, oh, pine, tree, it's a tree. Okay,
yeah,
then,
trees.
Fire's red, orange. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
That'd probably be the better way to do it.
That's the way I do it, at least.
Kagami. Next is interesting. Kagami, mirror. Which the composition of it is interesting, at least for the sound. Or no, that's stand, not sound. Never mind. I don't get it anymore. So we got silver, or no, that's gold, isn't it? We got
gold stand C.
Gold standing C. I don't get that. I think silver would make more sense, but that's okay. But yeah, mirror, Kagami.
There's also, I think that the whole right side, like so stand and then C is, I think that the meaning is like juvenile, and then the left is gold. So gold is gold.
Oh,
so gold child gold. Or like juvenile gold.
Gotcha.
And then there's like some mnemonic in Wanikani about seeing the gold through the mirror or something like that. Something dumb.
Weird. I haven't gotten to it yet. I just
okay.
Yeah. And the last one I got is which is like ordinary, like kind of normal, average, right?
It can mean plain too. Like how's the flavor? And you're like, it's normal. It's kind of ordinary. Not very special. Yeah.
So I'm not sure what the first kanji is, and the second one is like to pass through.
The first actually means ordinary.
Oh, ordinary.
So there you go.
Ordinary.
I love kanji words like that. Words like that have the kanji either mean the same thing or like very similar things. Or pass through doesn't make any sense at all. But like there's a strong meaning. The tsu part of that is weird. Pass through normal. I don't know. You can think of like maybe mnemonic as a town being really, really ordinary and plain, and so you're just like passing through it. I don't know.
That kind of works. Nice.
It's kind of boring. All right, so I got donaru, which means to shout, to yell.
Wait, how did you say it?
In anger. Donaru. So do is like do is the onyomi for okoru, or like the first kanji. I'm pointing with my hand. The first kanji is like anger, and the second one in this word naru. Naru means to chant or to sing. like a bird singing.
Oh yeah, I learned that.
Or
like,
crying or something, chirping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's
and
what
not
I
just
learned it as chirp.
Yeah, and not just a bird. It could be other things that kind of
Make those kind of noises.
Yeah, but it could also be an animal too, like not
like a
not
cry of an animal.
the cry. Yeah, like a cry, a yell,
a call or something.
Yeah. It helps that the kanji is a bird though, like has the bird radical in it.
Yeah.
But anyways, donaru means to like yell angrily, and the second one, charao is basically a player. So I love the dictionary definition because it's kind of old. The dictionary definition is frivolous lad, a good time Charlie.
A good time Charlie. What does that mean?
And by the way, there's the same thing for a woman. It's like charako. Charako is a frivolous, flighty woman, good time girl. So it's just like it's like a player essentially.
I see.
Charo. Yeah. And then so those are just things that, through talking to Judy and other things I wrote down. Zenkai means completely healed, fully healed. And by the way, these Zenkai, Oime, and Onikiru, these three words you'll see in the manga that we're about to read. So Zenkai, completely healed. Oime means to feel like indebted to. So look this up. Oime. Yeah, feeling of indebtedness, feeling obliged. Which is, I've never heard this before, so I'm glad I could learn that. And then
that's interesting.
Onikiru, this is the last one. Onikiru, sorry. Onikiru. That means a similar thing. It means to feel oneself indebted to. I think that is more of like the verb, and then it could be turned into a noun, but I think it's more of like the act of feeling indebted to. And the first one, oime, is like the noun. Was that Jaden or?
Oh no, that was my dad.
Brother or sister? Oh, your dad. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what are you doing?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, let's go over to the manga now. We ready?
Yeah, I like how you embedded it.
Oh yeah, I hope it's this so the right link. But
it took me to 10 when I looked at it.
Okay, sweet, cool. Let me actually go ahead and bump this up so we can see a little bit more. So that's not too much. Oh, we talked about this a lot of time.
Yeah.
じゃあ帰るか. We're continuing the story, by the way. So they were. Where were they actually before?
They were like at a park or something.
Yeah, they were at a park. And, he was trying to get with the Kei-chan. Ko-chan was trying to get with Kei-chan. Yeah. All right. じゃあ帰るか。私帰りにちょっとバイト先の様子を見たいんで、駅前のあたりで降ろしてくれると。Did we already read this?
Yeah.
No, we didn't.
I think we started.
I don't know if we did. But anyways, ケイちゃんのバイト先行ったことないから行きたいな. I remember reading this. Yeah. じゃあ今からみんなで行こうぜ. So they're trying to go to the Kei-chan's part-time job.
Sure.
お大事に.
Yeah.
So Kamioka, I think. Kamioka Inn. It's like a Inn is a doctor's office. So Kamioka, as at least I think what the person's name is. Kami is like God, and then Oka is hill, but that's just a name. So it is on the God hill. Masta, he's the chef, like the head chef at the restaurant.
Yeah, at the
or whatever.
Diner area.
But so the diner area, but he came back from the hospital, right? So or the doctor's office. 飲食店のマスターがまさか食あったり食あったりになるとはまさか I think it's 食あったりになるとは憎い豆腐が憎い So I think it's nikui because nikui is like bad, like hateful, abominable, detestful is what nikui means.
Wait, what is the context of that?
So he ate the bad tofu, right? That's why he was feeling bad and his stomach was hurting.
Yeah.
And so he's like thinking, he ate at a 飲食店 is like a like a store for food and drink. So he ate the tofu that was really really bad. And so the next thing is like, あれしまってるね. So, 早じまいしたのかな。やっぱり腹痛が、so 腹痛 is like stomach pain, so stomach. 腹 痛 is pain, so 腹痛が原因なのか、sorry, 腹痛が原因なのかな。Maybe it's just stomach pain. でもトイレ行ったらすっかり全開してたけどな。So Zenkai is like completely healed. So she's like, but he went to the bathroom and he felt completely fine after that. Then whatever his face is. What is his name again? I forgot. I always forget. I know Cole-chan, I know Kate.
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh, Tako. That's right.
Yeah.
Tako.
Yeah, nice.
あれあの人の店のマスターじゃ he sees him hiding. 病院の袋。ケイちゃん、店を心配して様子を見に来てくれてなんか、本当にいい子だな、君は。It's like crying.
She's going to check on him.
He's going to check on him. This girl's so sweet. やっぱりマスターの時無理してたんじゃ。So she knows that, he was trying really hard to not seem like he was feeling bad. It's like, 君はそんなこと気にしなくていいんだよ、キューちゃん。負い目 This is the word I was talking about. 負い目なんて感じなくていい。楽しかった思い出だけを持ち帰ればいいんだ。So he just wants her to feel like she had fun and don't worry about me. So 負い目なんて感じなくていい。負い目 is, feeling obliged to. So he doesn't want her to feel obligated to stay or whatever. She just wants her to not worry and just go back home and have some fun. Go have fun or whatever. Have fun like barbecuing. That's what they were doing, right? So
yeah.
ピーン理解した. So he understands what's going on here.
Is that what this is?
Yeah, I mean this is like a very Japanese way of doing it, like being considerate, not making other people worry about your struggles. Like you want other people to have fun, so you just hide, your own pain. いや、きっと何か用事でもできたんだろうさ。あれならまた今度、聞きゃいいんじゃねえか。そうですね。So he's like, well, maybe he's just like running errands or something like that. Maybe we should just come back later. Or you should ask them later, like not today. So he understands what's going on. He doesn't want.
Yeah.
じゃあ帰ろうか。ありがとう。鬼切るぞ、少年よ。少年's like a young boy. So he's thinking, thanks, buddy.
Wait, that's shonen? I thought that was seinen.
It's shonen.
Huh.
Yeah. No, the reading is se, but there's another reading for sho, and shonen is how you say that word.
Weird. Okay.
The reading changes to sho for some reason. I don't know why, but seinen makes more sense logically, but the word is actually shonen. Yeah, shonen's like a young boy.
Okay, I gotcha.
こっちに来る。まずいぞ、その袋を見られたら。So he's worried about her seeing the bag. So he's like, I don't want her to see the bag. So he's like hiding it. いや、これはその he's all worried about her not noticing. She just completely doesn't notice who he even is. マスターはケイちゃんに顔をよく覚えられてなかった。So let me say that one more time. マスターはケイちゃんに顔をよく覚えられてなかった。So he's like all embarrassed now that she didn't even know who he was without the apron and everything. Without his getup. So that's the end. That's the end of that episode or whatever. Yeah, Pastel Kazoku. Yeah. So and of course these are linked in the description below. So do you have any recommendations this week, Flo, or are we good to end it?
I think we could end it. I haven't really found anything
Cool.
worth mentioning yet.
Yeah, again, like just YouTube. There's so much stuff on YouTube.
There is.
And a lot of people. So a lot of people upload recent Japanese TV. I will say to YouTube.
Really?
Yeah, and there's like a lot of cooking shows too. There's a lot of Japanese YouTubers that do cooking shows. If you're interested in that, of course, if you're following the podcast, you probably are more interested in like anime and stuff, and nerdy things, like geeky things. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of Japanese TV. So if you just type owarai, and even in katakana, or sorry, not katakana, hiragana, you just type that in hiragana into YouTube. Just say owarai, or like saikin no owarai, or whatever manzai. Just type that into there. Then you're gonna have a ton of things pop up from recent, and they get pulled down pretty quickly too, because people will upload it, and the company will be like, no, and then take it down. So, but you're able to see things from like yesterday even, and sometimes the YouTubers will take the actual episode and then put it small, and then like surround it with some crazy ugly
to get away with
like to get away with it, or they'll like crop the video so it's a little bit harder for the algorithm to understand. So it's like you can watch things, a lot of things, newer and older things on YouTube. You just might have to deal with like the crappy background and stuff, but yeah, YouTube's a great resource. D library. Yeah, of course, there's lots and lots and lots of anime you can watch. And then even on Netflix too, there's Japanese subtitles for a lot of Japanese content, which is interesting, which is cool. I like that they have that, because you're able to. Oh, there is one I want to tell you about. I don't know if I already said this before. Maybe I have already, but the Way of the House Husband. Did I mention this?
Yeah, you mentioned it's on Netflix, right?
Yeah, so Judy and I, whenever we're like, when I say we, I mean she's usually making dinner, but sometimes I do, very occasionally. But that I usually put on that show because it's just stupid and silly, and it's like fun background music, or not music, but sound, and it makes her laugh because it's just stupid. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I recommend that show, especially if you want something short. It's like 16 minutes long each episode, and then the style is kind of weird, but I kind of enjoy it because it's not, it's not like a actual deep, in-depth series or anything. It's a silly idea.
It's not that serious.
Yeah, so that's one I recommend on Netflix, and I'm sure there's others. There's always shows being uploaded like every month. So yeah, that's about it. Other than that,
very cool.
Stay frosty, guys.
What? Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. All right, well, let's wrap it up then.
All right. Thank you for hanging out with us. Stay tuned to the next week. Sayonara. Sayonara.
Sayonara.
じゃあね、バイバイキーン。
Yeah.